Today I'm going to be showing you some techniques that you can use to transform your lighter hair clients into a darker and more rich and dimensional fall color. At this time, the client has been sectioned into 4 equal quadrants, going from the center top of her head, through the middle of her forehead, down through the middle of the nape, and then behind each ear. It's just a simple basic sectioning. Today's video, let me remind you, is about technique, placement of color, not on the formulation of color. So I'm using very basic hair colors here. Step 1 is to begin with your color and apply it at the scalp. To ensure a nice and neat application of color, I prefer to go through and outline each of my quadrants at the hairline, and then I can go back into each individual quadrant and fill it in. For ease of application today, I'm going to work the back quadrants, and then I'm going to work my front quadrants, and then I'll move into formula number 2. Okay, so our client has had the first formula, the level 4 in a gold undertone, applied to her entire scalp area, and it's about 1 inch to 1.25 inches off her scalp. The next step is to pull the same formula through the mid-lengths of the hair into zone 2. We're on zone 1, now we're going to go into zone 2. I want her to be very intensely darkened and richened through the scalp, so I'm going to do it completely saturation on areas. And as I work through, you'll see what I'm doing. You'll see me kind of rubbing the hair to really push the color deep into the hair. At this point in time, I'm working my sections now through zone 2. We've done zone 1, now we're going through zone 2. And I'm working them in diagonal slices. Has now been finished with her application of our Formula 1, which was the level 4 in the gold tone, and it has been now pulled through part of zone 2. Not all the way through, but a good way through. So at this point, through the hair, we're about 3 inches from the scalp off. And the next step that I'm going to do is work with another formula. It's going to be formula number 2. It's a level 6, also in a gold tone. This formula is going to be worked into the feather line from the one that we just applied, and it's going to go in varying areas through zone 2. In some areas, I'm going to decide to pull the formula all the way through the ends, through the back, and as I come through the front, I might even pull it through a few areas in the ends after all, because I think I do actually want to create a little bit more dimension, natural depth, and then I'll preserve the ends in other areas in this level 9. Gold tone applied through the ending of color 1, which was a level 4 gold tone, and it has been blended into that area, and then it was blended completely saturated through the portion of zone 2, and then it was feathered very lightly up to the area where zone 3 would begin, which is through the ends. So at this point, the client has had her hair rinsed with cool water, she's been conditioned, and she's been blown dry. This is a beautiful look, and the ends again haven't been officially toned, but it's gorgeous. You can see that she has really nice depth here at the scalp from the level 4 that we put in, and the mids are beautiful, this warm milk chocolatey brown with the dark chocolate at the scalp, and then through the ends she's got this really awesome buttery effect that's just oh, I mean, I can't even describe it. I saw what it looks like on the video because I previewed it while I was making this. In person, she's breathtaking.